Hey, what is up guys? So I've got something super exciting to share with you guys. It is a Pendulum God card deck. So they are going to be busting out the God cards in this deck through Pendulum mechanic. And that's kind of cool because pretty much Pendulums, some more Pendulums for days, right? But pretty cool to see something else. And I know a lot of fans of the TV show will love this deck because they're going to be able to bust out all of the God cards. But anyways, the Plush Fire got searched off of the Damage Juggler over here. That card is just so strong. That Cowboy Disrespect for 800 though. But Damage Juggler negated the freaking Cowboy. But anyways, Mound of the Bound Creator is going to be activated. And then there's this card over here, which I don't think we've talked about, but I'm going to briefly mention its effect real quick. So when this card is summoned, you get to special summon up to 2 Ra's Disciple from your hand or deck. It cannot be tributed except for the tribute summon of a God card. And then you can't special summon monsters except by Ra's Disciple. But that's fine. It's not like you need to do special summon after that anyways, because all you do is bust out Obelisk the Tormentor, which has 4,000 attack and it can't be targetable. Psych. Wavering Eyes doesn't target man. Outskilled, outplayed, banish the Obelisk. But a pretty cool play over here. He's able to bring back the Mirror Conductor. And the other guy attacks over Mirror Conductor. Mirror Conductor goes back to the extra deck. So then Daigusto Emerald's activated, gonna put back Raw Disciple. Oh, and then he drew one. What a sack over here. But anyways, you got the Plush Fire and then the Mirror Conductor going to summon a bunch of monsters, tribute all of them for his Obelisk the Tormentor, man. And then Mound of the Bound Creator actually triggers, and this kind of protects the God cards a little bit. But there are certain things just like don't target man, Tiramisu too strong. Anyways, Azneyes going to search off another card, setting that Trick Clown over here. Oh dang, is he going to bust out another God card over here? I actually don't know who wins. Cypher the Sky Dragon summon over here with 3,000 attack. And the Cypher can absolutely destroy his opponent, and the other guy's just like, yo, you win, man. He didn't have the ability to go for a Pendulum play after that. But you could see how good Pendulums can be to some of the God cards. And this card's actually pretty strong. If you guys haven't seen what Cypher the Sky Dragon's effect is, his effect is actually really insane. So, his effect is essentially, this card gains 1,000 attack and defense for each card in your hand. When a monster or monster is normal or special summoned to your opponent's side of the field in face-up attack position, that monster loses 2,000 attack, and if its attack has been reduced to 0, you destroy it. So anything under 2,000, essentially, I mean, I guess you can just summon them in defense position, but that's pretty cool. It does reduce their attack, so they can't really get over Slifer in the first place. But he's already got an Obelisk, which is 4,000 attack, and it can't be targeted. So kind of cool to see the Mound of the Bound Creator. I know a lot of you guys want to see the deck profile, so I already got that loaded up for you, Kappas. Just turn off this music, and then we'll go into the deck profile over here. And so this is the deck profile. If any of you guys want to try it, have some fun. I don't think this is going to be a super competitive deck, but it's kind of a cool deck. So I got both of them. So here's the God Pendulum version. Well, let's go. Yeah, we'll just start off with this one. So first off, he's got 1 copy of each of the God cards. Then the Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode. I actually did a video on this card just itself, and it's pretty cool. I'll put it down below in the description box if you guys want to watch the Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode. It's pretty cool. You get to get rid of 3 tributes on your opponent's side of the field if they happen to have that many monsters. Then he's got 3 copies of Azneyes, 1 copy of the Magic Spectre Unicorn, 2 Monkey Board, 2 Draco Slayer, 1 Trick Clown, 3 Damage Juggler, 1 Hat Tricker, 3 Raw Disciple, 2 of the Plush Fire, 2 Mirror Conductor, 1 Birdman, 2 Gaturtle, 1 Raigeki, 1 Rank Up Magic, the 7th one. This card is crazy when you draw it. 2 Upstarts, 2 Terraforming, 1 Foolish, 3 Wavering Eyes, 2 Mound of the Bound Creator, and Solemn Warning. And I think their extra deck is pretty much similar, but we'll just go over this one. So it's Leo, then we got Ignister, Azneyes Meteor Burst Dragon, Clearwing Synchro, Ancient Fairy, Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, number 39 Utopia Beyond, Gauntlet Launcher, number C101 Silent Honor Dark, Dank Rebellion, Trapeze Magician, 101, Daigusto Emerald, Dweller, and Cowboy. And for the other guy's deck, like I said, it's just a little bit different. You can see like there's a few cards different. And then also he's playing like the original artwork. And he's also playing this card, which I don't think we've talked about, but I think it's a really cool card. So it's the Winged Dragon of Ra Phoenix mode. So it cannot be normal summoned or set. It must be special summoned by its own effect. And cannot be special summoned by other ways. So if the Winged Dragon of Ra is sent from your field to the graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, you get to special summon this card. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation, and it's unaffected by other card effects. You can pay 1,000 life points to send 1 monster on the field to the graveyard. During the end phase, send this card to the graveyard. If you do special summon 1 Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode from your hand, deck, or graveyard, ignoring its summoning condition. So basically you get this card out, you get to get rid of one monster, then bam, 4,000 attack, and if you don't finish them off, I guess then you get the sphere mode. So he's playing 1 copy of each of the god card, and then Winged Dragon of Ra sphere mode, 3 copies of Azneyes Pendulum, 2 Monkey Board, 3 Draco Slayer, 1 Trick Clown, 3 Damage Juggler, 1 Hat Tricker, 3 Disciple, 2 Plush Fire, 2 Mirror Conductor, 1 Giturtle in this build, 1 Raigeki, 3 Upstart, 2 Terraforming, 1 Foolish, 3 Wavering Eyes, and 3 Mound of the Bound Creator. So if you're wondering what this card does, it just helps you protect some of the cards. Like Obelisk basically protects itself anyways, but level 10 or higher monsters on the field cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So that just helps out Obelisk versus things like Torrential, Mirror Force, things like that. But if it destroys a monster and sends it to the graveyard, the player that controlled the monster takes 1,000 damage. So basically, I have this 4,000 attacking monster. I attack over you. Okay, you take extra damage because of this. It's just a nice little bonus. But this card has a bonus effect that when this card on the field is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you could add 1 divine monster from your deck to your hand. So that's all of the god cards. So they're all divine. So basically, it sorts out like all of your big cards in the deck. And then obviously you have Pendulum mechanics, so you can get them out relatively easy. For the extra deck, he's playing 2 copies of Ignister, 1 Cyber Dragon Infinity, 1 Nova, 1 Dank Rebellion, 1 Trapeze Magician, 103 Ragna Zero, 101 Giant Hand. Got that reprint now. Everyone will have access to this card. And then we have Heartland Draco, Cassell, the Magispectre Paladin, Abyss Dweller, Gaga Cowboy, and of course Ptolemaeus, so you can actually bring out the Infinity. But really cool stuff. I appreciate that replay that you guys sent in. I don't know which one of you guys did from the replay, but both of you guys, excellent decks. I thought it was really cool that you guys are trying to make Pendulum God cards. And I mean, if you get this card out, plus one of the god cards, you almost can win the game in certain circumstances, as long as the card doesn't target, man. If this card had the effect that where it targeted, then I think that this deck would be much better than it was, because yeah, obviously the whole like, oh man, apparently this doesn't target either, so you can just banish 1 card in the field. Pretty strong stuff. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Been Will Smith, signing out.